大家好，现在我们来一起看一下 HSK 4的第一课的第二个文章 Lesson 1, Text 2. Alright, in this text, 我们看王静跟李老师聊她要结婚的事情。王静她有男朋友，对吧？In the first chapter, 我们看一看啊，王静和孙悦聊王静的男朋友。王静喜欢他，对吧？孙悦说：“你为什么喜欢他？”王静说：“他不仅足球踢得好，性格也不错。He's very nice， 对吧？And he plays football very well. Actually, if you think about it, it's quite specific. Okay, why do you like your boyfriend? Because he plays well. He plays football very well, and he's a nice person. Okay, that's pretty good. So, in the text, 我们看一看，王静说：“李老师，我下个月5号就要结婚了。”李老师，that's me， 我姓李，我是老师，所以我是李老师，对吧？我下个月5号就要结婚了。下个月 next month， 上个月 last month. Actually, so you can just say 下月，我下月5号，我上月5号就要结婚了。为什么就？为什么用就？ I think she knows that this is a little bit too soon. We will find out later, but that's why they were using the word 就 I think. 就要结婚了，要 doesn't mean want to anymore, means about to happen. 结婚 to get married. 我和他结婚，我结婚了 I got married. 李老师说：“你是在开玩笑吧？你是在开玩笑吧？开玩笑，玩 play 笑 smile or laugh. Play smile means a joke 玩笑啊，这是个玩笑。This is a joke. 开玩笑 to open a joke is to have a joke. 开 in Chinese has multiple meanings. You can 开车 right? Do you remember? To open a vehicle. So that means to drive a vehicle. 开门 open the door. Or 开人 to open a person. Oh, that sounds horrible, but it doesn't mean you're going to surgically open a person. Actually, it means to fire somebody. To open the door and let some guy walk out. 开人 Okay? There might be others. I can't think of any right now. 开玩笑吧 You are joking. Now in this sentence, we have a 是 in here. To be, but it can be also used to emphasize things, right? 在开玩笑，在 is continuous, present continuous tense, sort of. You are joking. You are joking, right? So that's a bit of an emphasis on are. You are joking. Or I can say, it is making a joke that you are doing. So a bit of exercise. 你是在开玩笑吧？吧 suggestion. Then he used a rhetorical question. 你们不是才认识1个月？你们不是才认识1个月？1个月 1 month. 认识 know each other. 才 just in terms of time. Just happened. All right, and then we have 不是 and a question mark. Or it could be a ma there as well to form a rhetorical question. Didn't you just know each other for a month? 你们不是才认识1个月吗？ Okay, then 王静说，虽然我们认识的时间不长，虽然我们认识的时间不长，什么不长 ？Not long，什么 not long？时间不长，什么样的时间啊？我们认识的时间，我们认识 is used to describe 时间 time. The time that we know each other 不长 not very long. 虽然 although 对吧？但是 we learned 虽然 and 但是 they are a pair to mean although but. In English you cannot do that, but in Chinese you do that. Although but 但是 or 但 is short for 但是，但我从来没这么快乐过啊。但我从来没这么快乐过。But 我从来 ever OK 没 never 从来没 is never not ever ever not in Chinese 从来没这么 this not this one but abstract this kind of 快乐过快乐 happy adjective is used as a verb that's why 过 is placed after that we learn that 过 is usually placed after a verb to say 吃过 means to have had an experience of 吃 right I had eaten blah 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 and then when 快乐 happy is used as a verb it can link with the 过 as well so I've never been this happy then 李老师 is being 李老师 now all right he's being a bit of a knob I mean I didn't mean that. I'm trying to say that I'm saying that Li Laoshi being a teacher is trying to give some advice now to the student, being the wise person. I mean, you only know each other for a month. That's why I need to impart some wisdom, which is quite common in Chinese education, where a teacher like me is trying to be deep, wise, philosophical, and life-leading. Right, I do that myself. Actually, I don't necessarily like myself for doing that, and actually, that's why I don't really like the HSK 4 standard textbook. It is just trying to give you all those chicken soup and tell me how to live your life. I do that sometimes, and I had some thinking when I bashed this book. The reason why I don't like this book is because I don't like me doing that sometimes in my classes. Trying to preach a little bit. That has nothing to do with learning Chinese, but it does as well. I mean, that's also about understanding Chinese culture, understanding why your Chinese teachers keep telling you all this chicken soup and telling you what to do. And by the way, when they are telling you what to do in Chinese, here are some phrases they are usually using. Now, let's take a look. Like 最好 best. It is the best that blah blah blah. 你最好 blah blah blah. All right? 你应该 well, they use that a lot. You should blah blah blah. Or a more polite one would be 你可以 you may do something. That's very mild, right? More easy to accept. Anyway, now let's take a look. What advice, knowing that Wang Jing only knew her future husband for a month. She said, 两个人在一起最好能有共同的兴趣和爱好。两个人在一起 two people be together 在一起我和他在一起 we are together it doesn't just mean being together like physically being together but spiritually being together as well right they're together 他们在一起了 they got together 最好能有共同的兴趣和爱好 okay? 共同的 common 兴趣 interest 爱好hobby well I mean Wang Jing likes football I think and her future husband plays football very well. So they have 共同的爱好，兴趣 interest。能有最好 it is the best that both of you have the same interest and hobby. What a load of, truth. Okay, obvious truth. Now let's take a look at, and then Wang Jing's like, yeah, of course, right? Shut up. I know you're Li Laoshi, but we have. You think I'm stupid, right? 你以为我很傻? We have many same hobbies. 我们有很多共同的爱好。我们有很多共同的爱好。很多 right? You don't have to worry about that. 经常一起打球、唱歌和做菜。好，经常一起打球，打什么球？我们不知道，但是打球不是足球。打球 has to be 篮球 or 乒乓球、网球 tennis, maybe 排球 volleyball, a ball, a 球 that you can hit with your hands. That's more of like 打球. So 足球 you cannot say 打球, you should say 踢球 to kick the ball. Now 唱歌和做菜，打球、唱歌、做菜。Okay, 唱歌 to sing songs, and I think if you have learned HSK 3, you understand they're not just singing together at home like idiots. They are actually going to the karaoke place. That's a sort of activity now very popular among young people. They go into the KTV room and sing songs, maybe with their friends, maybe they're just them too. And then 做菜 to make food. So Li Laoshi is like, okay, I know that I was being a little bit annoying, telling you what to do. So this Li Laoshi has a bit of a self-awareness. So he knows, like me, so he knows that he was being a little bit inappropriate. Now, so Li Laoshi says, 看来你真的找到适合你的人了，祝你们幸福。看来你真的找到适合你的人了。Oh, it's a long sentence. 你真的 truly, really 找到 to modify 找到 you really found 找 look for 到 arrive, so 找到 to find. 适合 suitable or suit, right? Suit you person. So a person that suits you. 适合你 is used to describe 人 with the help of 的 in here. 看来你真的找到适合你的人了。And then 看来看 is to look, 来 come. Look, come. It means it seems like. And we have this 来, right? This 来 is a magical 来. It means come, but it can be used after many, many verbs to give this verb a direction, a tendency. We have learned a lot of that. Like 出来, to get out, come out. 出来, 出去, right? Then get out, but that way, so go out. 出来 and 去. Mind these two Chinese characters. Okay, very, very active in forming words. 祝你们幸福. Exclamation mark. 幸福 means happy, but it's a little bit different from 快乐. We have learned 高兴, and we have learned 快乐, and then 幸福. All three of them means happy, but the difference between them is 快乐 is more colloquial, 他很快乐, and 高兴 is a little bit of more literature, right? 他很高兴, but also on the colloquial level. 幸福 is also happy, but it's more of a profound happiness that you are actually satisfied with not just one thing of your life. Like your birthday, you're happy happy birthday, 生日快乐. But with your life as a whole, sort of, you're content, you're satisfied with many, many aspects of your life. You live happily. You found happiness. So to that extent, that's what 幸福 means. Okay, so that's that. I wish them 幸福 as well. 祝他们幸福. I mean, to be honest with you, 一个月 is a little bit short. 一个月, I don't know. Not very common. They should know each other a little bit more before they get married, even though they have a lot of 共同的兴趣和爱好. Okay? The first month, of course, everything is great, but wait until... No, I'm just going to stop there. Okay, so I'm just happy, purely happy for them. So, okay, so that's all for now, and thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next lesson. 再见.